5531 South Martin Luther King Drive, Chicago. We need all citizens to come out together as one voice to help bring the Barack Obama Presidential Library to the south side of Chicago. Not only for historical value, but for economic benefits that will bring to the south side of Chicago into a new millennium with jobs, new businesses, improved public transportation, education opportunities, and worldwide recognition. So spread the word. Only you can make it happen. When? Tuesday and Wednesday, the 13th and 14th. Spread the word.
Spread the word.
The Damon Williams Show.
We went to our set up Arsenio. We were in the audience. Anytime you see a white woman with a clipboard, chances are that person's going to be on TV. They're going to put a little dab of whipped cream here and here and here. That heifer squeezed that whole damn can of whipped cream all over my face. And then after she licked it off, my little dirty old man neighbor, who never has two words to say, I look out, he's standing at his Sunday best. So you like whipped cream, huh?
The Damon Williams Show, Wednesdays, 2 to 4 p.m. on UBM Talk.
Hey, everybody, check us out Monday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. for the new radio show, Rated Life, with...
It's your boy, Morris Spicer.
Your boy, Dex Pierce, Mrs. Just My Thoughts.
Pat Price.
And me, your girl, Lex.
Lex, what were we going to be talking about?
Everything is life, yes.
Wait, no, I ain't going to do it.
Do it for Rated Life.
I ain't going to do it.
Do it for Rated Life.
I ain't going to do it.
Anyway, just make sure that you tune in to UBM Talk at urbanbroadcastmedia.com and join our Rated Life Facebook page for more information. It's Rated Life, y'all.
Hey, it's Bronzeville Diva Cinnabella, inviting you, your friends, and business partners to join us at Urban Broadcast Media's first social SIPA of 2015. Get a VIP tour of Bronzeville's state-of-the-art multimedia broadcast facility at 4108 South King Drive on January 30th from 6 to 9. Live performances by, yes, your Bronzeville Diva. For more info, visit www.urbanbroadcastmedia.com.
It's UBM Talk on urbanbroadcastmedia.com. Call us at 312-754-4333 and get in on the conversation.
All right, welcome back to the Let's Stay Together show. If you missed the first half, you missed us coming clean about some things, and we finna really start coming clean soon about will you come clean if it hurts somebody else in the process. But before we go on, I got to go to my beautiful baby of 20 years that I've been married to. Thank you, Jesus, for having her in my life. I'm a smart brother. Go ahead, girl. Do your thing.
These announcements, I have quite a few. Next week, our topic is Confessions of Another Woman. I'm not your sad meal anymore. I'm an anointed woman.
Amen.
That's going to be a good show.
That's going to be a good show.
And I also want to say happy birthday to a man that's just, is God, my husband, but this other man, Rick, don't be mad, but, Look, he looking like, well, who is this man? This man, happy birthday to a man who helped to change our nation, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Even though it's on the 15th, but we 2 days ahead.
Happy birthday.
Not yet, baby. Not yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Not yet. Please go out and support the movie Selma.
Yes.
It will probably change your perspective on black crime.
It should.
When you see the movie, you will know why. Also, current situation is happening every fourth Tuesday starting this month.
Yes.
And we're going to go to Looking for a Great Cause. Help New Faith Baptist Church International fight against Ebola.
Yes, Lord.
Go to Amazon to support the Joseph assignment. Go to www.smile.amazon.com. Also, Percy L. Julian. We have some Julian nights in the house.
Woo-woo. Woo-woo. Got 3.
Okay, 3.
3 out of 5 is
and a
good.
Harlem night, but that's okay.
Okay.
Harlem night.
Percy L. Julian class of 1980 is having their fundraiser party this Saturday, January the 17th, 2015, at Callaloo Cafe. Okay. On 123rd South Normal Avenue from 8 p.m. to 2 p.m. $10 interest fee does not include foods and drinks, and the capacity level is 100 people.
Y'all want me to come. Y'all paying for some food. I'm just joking. Hey, let me just say this. You know, one of the people, not one, but, I'll say one of the people that I patterned my life after was Martin Luther King. I've always wanted to be that kind of an individual, and he was just someone that inspired me so much as the way he lived his life. And how he gave his life so that African Americans could have so much freedom. So a lot of the kids don't even pay any attention to the freedom that we have now because of the struggles that our people, the forefathers and mothers, and died for the cause that we could even have the right to vote. And so it is a movie that you definitely want to go see. So you can just teach your young people again about, some of the things. The Bible talks about how the Israelites used to teach their children about the 12 smooth stones and what they represented. We've got to start teaching our kids once again about what it means and what African Americans, blacks at that time, went through so you can have what you have today. And also, I just want to say real quick as to my church, my pastor Felder and his wife, we appreciate you all very much, that Ebola that they're working at New Faith Baptist Church International. You can go to the Joseph Assignment on Amazon. I think it's Amazon Smile. You'll have that also on our Facebook page, on our Twitter, website, to help out that. If you've got a company that is purchasing from Amazon, if you can go to the Joseph Assignment and put down them as a participant, every time you buy something, Amazon will support the Ebola initiative at New Faith Baptist Church International. So please do that. Baby, I'm going to give it back to you because I don't want to steal what's supposed to be your show today.
In next week.
Okay.
Okay, now this question, ladies, get ready because we want to roll with this one. When coming clean, in a drum roll, when coming clean, should you tell someone even if it affects them negatively? And you could run whichever way you want to run with it. Or, Rick, you could give them some suggestions.
Oh, I'm going to have something. Hey, you know what? You know how it is. You done slept with somebody's man or you done slept with somebody's.
I don't know how it is.
No, I don't know how that is. No, I didn't say you personally know how it is. If you're over 12 years old, you know how it is.
Oh, okay.
How you see it on television, you see it in real life.
Clean that up, Rick.
No, I mean, hey, nobody know about your personal business unless you put it on the air.
On Facebook
or something like that. But I'm just saying, you know how people do. If you know that you slept with somebody or you stole somebody, that ring that person has been stolen, you know that it's going to happen. That can be a problem. But, hey, before I do anything, we got a call on the air, and I got to take this caller. So let me do this right now. Hey, call on the air. Who's calling?
This is Jennifer from Alsip.
Hey, Jennifer, how you doing?
I'm good.
Hey, you been listening to the show?
Yes, I have.
So, Jennifer, I'm going to throw this at you right now. I'm going to throw a bomb at you, girl. Would you come clean? My wife is telling me I'm talking too loud. I don't care about you. I talk loud, y'all. That's just how I am. Jennifer, I'm going to talk real low. Y'all right next to me. Jennifer, if you knew that coming clean will hurt somebody else, would you let them know?
Yes.
Baby, you got to say more than
you
yes.
Come on.
Yes.
You have to
okay,
come
let's
clean.
call it. Go ahead.
You have to come clean regardless of whether or not it's going to hurt that person. Because in the long run, they're going to find out. And if they find out and you didn't tell them, they're going to hate you even more. So you might as well just go ahead, sit down, have a drink with them, talk to them, preferably in a public place. So that way they don't hit you, because most people will get violent, especially with what you just asked, if they slept with your man or something.
Right, yeah, that's true. I mean, and yet the public place is a smart idea, honey. I would say church. While the congregation is singing, Lord have mercy on me. But
hey, church is good while your pastor's there and he can lay hands on you.
Right, that's true. Hey, we thank you for calling. You got anything else you want to share real quick?
I love you, Dad. How are you?
I love you too, baby girl. Hey, thank you for calling the Let's Stay Together show. I'll talk to you soon.
No problem. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Hey, so I'm going to ask you that, Tina. So I was a drug addict, and I stole that diamond ring, and I never wanted to tell you, and I knew it was going to hurt you, but I'm trying to come clean. Is it feasible to tell that person, even though you're trying to come clean, and it's going to affect somebody else in the long run?
I know Jennifer just said an adamant yes immediately, but I think it depends maybe how you come clean, because I think that there's a way to come clean using tact or what have you, where it may still hurt the person, but it may not be as hurtful as it could be if you just blurted it out. So Yeah. Go ahead.
I think before you think about coming clean, you need to step back and take a look at your motivations. Mm-hmm. Whatever it is that you're telling the person, why are you coming clean? Are you coming clean to help yourself to feel better, to look better? I got to get this off my chest. Or are you coming clean to help that other person? Mm-hmm. So you want to look at that before you make a decision on whether you need to come clean. Because if you're just doing it to make yourself feel good, you're not doing it to help the other person, then maybe you should keep your mouth shut.
So what's your intent and what is your motive, Tracy?
And then the next thing is to determine what's the best way to bring it to that person. Is that person open to it? And then how do you phrase it the right way so that they can receive it?
Right, because what I'm thinking is, I know the examples that Rick had mentioned, but I'm thinking, say, for instance, if someone, you're a friend of mine, and I see that you're doing something that I think may be harmful to you. Mm-hmm. You know, you're my friend. I love you, and I think that you're doing things that you enjoy doing, but your life is changing in a total opposite direction, perhaps, than what it was going before. Right. And being your friend, I want to tell you that, I don't know if that's me coming clean. I guess it's coming clean, on your stuff, I guess. But
that's a lot easier.
Right. But if I was to do that, I would have to know, if you would be able to accept that, and I would probably, so that's why I said it depends on how you do it. Mm-hmm. I may bring it to you as a, maybe using an analogy, or bring it to you as if it's a whole nother friend, Talayah, what should I do if, things of that nature. So that's what I was thinking about, as far as coming clean, just how to bring it to the people.
I think it's like diving straight into a pool, and I've had the opportunity, and I'm not going to say what the subject was, but I've had the opportunity to come clean with someone who didn't know that I hurt them, mm-hmm. and I thanked that person for giving me that opportunity, because they actually came to me, and when they did come to me, I was able just to say, look, I'm so glad you called, because I want to say I'm sorry because of. Mm-hmm. And I felt like this weight had just been lifted off me. So sometimes you just got to jump in, dive in like you're in a swimming pool and get it over with. And the other example that you're talking about is like you don't want to hurt that friend's feeling. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we just got to go there. I'm finding out that honesty is the best policy. And if they're a good enough friend to you, then they're going to take what you're saying in the spirit that it's given in, and if it doesn't work out between you all,
mm-hmm. so be it.
It still needs to be done, because I guarantee you, if nothing else, it's going to release what was holding on to you.
But what I would ask in your scenario, you were able to come clean and dive right in because the person called you. Why did you not call the person when whatever was done? What?
Good point, Shayna. Good point.
All right.
I didn't know until that person called me that I really wanted to come clean. Okay. It's like when that person called, it was like, oh, my God, here's your opportunity. So I didn't know it until I was in that moment.
Okay.
Well, maybe that would have...
Well, I like that because, of course, this show is called To Know My Glory. You got to know my backstory. But I'll tell you this much. My baby says this all the time, and I usually don't use this, but I'm going to use a Brenda metaphor. Mm-hmm. You've got to know that person. You've got to know if that person that you're about to come clean with would appreciate you telling them the information. Right. If they don't appreciate it, or to be more damage than it actually would be to help that individual, then you're not actually, helping that person. There's sometimes people just don't want to know.
Some people just don't want to know.
And so, it's just better to just, find out if that person that you're telling this to, they want to know, instead of you just, it's all right, you get it off your chest, but I don't want you to put it on mine.
Right, exactly.
Ignorance is bliss.
And that's why I said it depends on how that friend will receive it, because I have a friend, we had a conversation, and I told her, because I knew from other friends, and I'm the type of person, if I'm dating somebody and the person I'm dating is flirting with you or what have you, tell me. My friends know that. Other girlfriends know that. But this one particular girlfriend, I told her that her friend, guy friend, was flirting with me. She did not like it. It really hurt her to know that he was doing that. And I thought that she would appreciate it. Now, she didn't get mad at me about it or anything, but she just was like, she would rather not know. She would rather just continue in, however the relationship was. in ignorance. She just didn't. She wouldn't have known.
I think that by